Welcome to Minutes with Lynnis, brought to you by Wellness Woman 40 and Beyond. Embark on this journey with me, Lynnis Woods Mullins, your certified holistic living and wellness expert for women over 40, as we explore tips for an ever-growing mind, body, and spirit in just a few minutes. Hi, everybody. It's Lynnis. Welcome to another edition of Lynnis Minutes, and welcome to the new wellness women who have just joined us in the group. I think we have about 30 more people who have joined in the group, and I'm so excited about that. This is an example of a woman who was very successful working for Intel as one of their CIOs and decided to leave Intel and create her own business. And I'm gonna let her tell you about it because I think it's a business that you'll be interested in and might be able to provide you with some much needed services. We have with us Reneta. And Reneta, pronounce your last name for us.
Reneta Jenks is my name.
Reneta Jenks. She is a mother. She's a wife. She also is a triathlete. She recently lost 80 pounds, and now she is an entrepreneur and business owner with an app that is just awesome. So tell us your story.
Yeah. First of all, thank you for having me here. I'm so blessed in getting to know you and us doing things together. And I worked for Intel as an AI marketing director, and during the time, I worked a lot and I trained and I have a family. It was super busy. And I figured out that there is a better way to live life in terms of food and nutrition. Food was something that we've been dealing with all the time, many hours a day, thinking what to eat, getting the groceries, preparing the food, clean up. So I found a chef and our life changed dramatically. I saved money. Instead of throwing away a lot of the groceries that I bought and I didn't have time to cook and then ended up going and eating out, I basically stopped all of this madness. My groceries went down. I paid the chef about $100, $150 a week. I buy the groceries for about $100. And one time eating out a week, and I reduced almost by half my total food expense with zero food waste. Wow. And that made me think, there is something here. 30% of the food production in the US is being thrown away. 20% of that is because of us. We throw away 20% of the entire food production in the US. So if I can stop doing that, and one more person stop doing that, we're already reducing it. And then when I started reaching out to chefs and started to connect the community, I figured out that there are amazing people there that love to cook, and they're amazing at that, so much better than me. And they're actually struggling now because restaurants are closed. They're losing jobs. Catering events are canceled. So these people are in need now. And now, thanks to what we're doing, we actually can help busy people that are stuck at home. And they can't even go out to a restaurant. You can get a delivery of food prepared at a restaurant with oil and sugar and God knows what they're putting in there. Or you can help a chef that works in a restaurant or catering company but lost their job come to your home and prepare healthy food for you. Anything you want.
Wow. So tell us a little bit about, how you went about creating this app, and how it works.
Yeah, so I started with it's a website currently. In the future, we do plan to have also an app, but currently it's a website that is friendly for mobile. And I started with a simple version and I tested it on a few users and I learned what people like, what people want, what's important, what's less important. And then last week on Friday, we actually launched our official website where everything is done online and I'm so excited. Everything is automatic. Still a lot of work to do to improve it. But we're taking it one step at a time. And first of all, solving one problem, and then another one, and then another one, and we'll perfect it.
In the midst of all of this, here we have someone who is still launching a new business. I want to encourage everyone that, we have to keep moving forward. Yeah. Life has to still keep happening. This too shall pass. The situation that we're in right now will not always be in. Yeah. We want to use wisdom. We want to follow the directions in terms of social distancing and things like that, but we can still make plans. We can still launch things. We can still do stuff. Right now, you are servicing what areas? Because right now you're in California, right?
Sacramento, El Dorado, and Placer counties. Mm-hmm. We reach all the way to Davis and Auburn, including Sacramento, and then all the way to Cameron Park. And we will be expanding the more chefs we're going to bring on board.
Okay, so Wellness Women, you're finding out about a brand new business who a year or two from now may be actually servicing your area as well. So we'll just let you know how things are going with Reneta, but I wanted to show you the website so that you can kind of get an idea of how it works. And there's the delicious, healthy, and affordable in-home cooking. And here's where she was saying you can enter your zip code to make sure we have cooks in your area. And they already know that it's mostly in the Sacramento, El Dorado Hills, and Folsom area. But I know we have some people in the group who are right here in the same city that I'm in. So they might be interested in trying this out. And it talks about where people can sign up to, if they're professional chefs, they can sign up to be a part of the group of professional chefs. It talks about the different plans, I guess, that you can choose, the schedule in terms of when you want them to come, and more information about.
And just relax and enjoy. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And she says she serves all kinds of different meals. Now, this is interesting. Look at the cost per serving for some of these meals.
Yes. So these meals are designed, the default serving size is for 10. You can choose what you want to order, but the prices are normally designed by 10 for 10 people. So if you order 1 or 2 meals, you're basically covered for the entire week.
Wow.
So it comes down to, some of the dishes could be $2 per serving, some could be 3, 4, 5. So just to give you a range, and this is the price for the chef to come and cook it for you. And then it depends on the ingredients, where the ingredients are a separate cost. And either the customer buys the ingredients or the chef can buy it for them at any store they want. So if you're like vegetarian or vegan, probably your costs are going to be lower. If you like seafood, probably it's going to be more expensive. But the cost of the ingredients are separate and they're not included here on the website today. Yeah.
Now, here's a place where you can go and sign up for the newsletter so you can stay connected with her and to find out more about her service as it begins to come to a city near you. And here are some of the cooks that you are currently working for you.
Those are all people that are coming from the culinary industry, from different aspects. Those are the new ones. We have more. If you press on the meet the new cooks, you will get to the page of the cooks, and then you can see all of them. And they're all either personal chefs, or they had restaurants, or they work in senior homes. They're all cooking for many years. So they're all professional cooks.
Okay. Now, could this be a service that people might be able to want to use for a special occasion?
Yes, absolutely. People can use this service either for everyday meals, to prepare meals for them for the week, or they can have their birthdays and stay-at-home date night that could be relevant these days even more than normal with the social distancing. You want to surprise your sweetie.
I just love that. I think it's such a great service, especially for those of us who are really busy, or those of us who just are tired of cooking.
Awesome.
And I really wanted to encourage all of the women, we have over 3,000 women now in the group, to really think about the fact that it's never too late to pursue your passion, to try a new idea. Regardless of what's going around on the outside, you can still put things together, make plans, and begin to develop that product or service, because before you know it, you're launching that product or service.
Yeah.
It's important that we continue to stay engaged, continue to stay motivated and inspired to do the thing that brings us joy, that is passionate, and that can bring us some income as well.
And there are other opportunities for the people that listening to us these days with the changes. So I encourage people to just, think outside of the box and be brave, take this time and see how you can jumpstart things that, maybe weren't people, the society wasn't ready before, but now it's actually perfect time for that.
Absolutely. And I want to encourage you to go to the site. It's Foodom, FOODOM.com. Sign up for her newsletter so she can let you know when her service is coming to your area.
The URL of the business is myfoodom.com. And thanks to the great chefs that we have on our platform, I have enough time to train for triathlons. And being calm, eating healthy, sleeping well, staying positive. And then this will help, shape the world into something good.
I love that idea that this is moving us to something that's different, but it might be ultimately something that's better. I don't know, we know when the corrections are coming. We look back and say, okay, that was a correction, like they talk about the correction of the stock market or whatever. I feel like in some ways this might be a lifestyle correction. It's going to force us to take a look at our lives and reprioritize and take a look at what's really important and what really makes a difference. And also how we can add more value to our lives and add more value to the world, the kind of light that everybody's putting into the world, like you are, Reneta. And thank you so much for coming on and sharing with us your new business that you've just launched that is going to add value and help change lives and increase their ability to have quality time with their family and friends as well. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. Thanks so much, Reneta, for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you, all wellness women. I'll see you again real soon. Remember to stay well in your mind, body, and spirit. This too shall pass as we keep moving forward together. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks so much for tuning in. If you have something to share, please comment below. For more Wellness Woman videos, be sure to click the subscribe button below and check out my Facebook group, Wellness Woman 40 and Beyond. But most importantly, don't forget to love yourself and educate, encourage, and empower your mind, body, spirit wellness.